Well, there's a lot of national attention on Georgia's U.S. Senate race, where Democrat Senator Jon Ossoff is defending his seat against Republican Congressman Mike Collins.
Yeah, and today Collins repeatedly declined to answer questions about his son-in-law, who, according to CNN, posted white nationalist material online. 11 Alive's Doug Richards was with Collins today in Monroe County and shows us what happened.
Congressman Mike Collins touted his event here in Forsyth as a press conference, which raised some expectations that he might answer questions. The Republican nominee for U.S. Senate had completed a tour of a small hospital 60 miles south of Atlanta. His campaign event came on the heels of revelations on CNN that his son-in-law, David Allen Scheer, has an online presence sharing anti-Semitic and white nationalist views.
You know, we fully addressed that.
It's an issue Collins declined to address when asked about it repeatedly at the press conference.
Voting for men being in women's locker rooms.
Could you address the
Jon
question
Ossoff
regarding anti-Semitism?
should answer.
The Republican faces Democratic Senator Jon Ossoff this fall.
Could you address his question, please, sir?
Instead, Collins changed the subject, then abruptly stopped answering questions. It turns out Collins did answer two questions last weekend about his son-in-law in a chat with WABE radio.
He is not involved with our campaign at all. Listen, nobody speaks for me, and I don't speak for anybody else. There's no room in this world and in this country for any anti-Semitism. I've always denounced it. I don't care where the source is from.
You don't want to talk about your son-in-law?
Thank you very much.
At all? For the candidate, that was sufficient, despite questions that may continue to linger. In Monroe County, Doug Richards, 11 Alive News.
And our thanks to Doug for that report. Now, Senator Jon Ossoff continuing to press Collins about this controversy and his health care record. We heard from him just before this hospital tour today.
We cannot solve the health emergency in Georgia without Medicaid expansion. But let me be very clear. Congressman Mike Collins voted for the largest Medicaid cut in history. He voted to double health insurance premiums for more than 1 million Georgians. And he needs to answer for his well-documented ties to neo-Nazis and white supremacists.
Well, during Collins' visit today to the hospital, he said that healthcare policy includes greater price transparency, lowering drug prices, and expanding health savings accounts.